Hello and welcome back to Cycling Unboxed. Today I've got a tyre removal tool, it's Amazon special. So let's get this open already, there's not too much in here. And here it is, it's quite literally just this one thing in this packaging. And let's have a look. So yeah, this is it. It's just about this big. It's not massive, but there's a reason that I've bought this, and that is because recently I've broken and dislocated my thumb right at the base here. So it's not as strong as it used to be and might not be as useful as it used to be. So I wanted to test this to see if it makes it easier for me to take on and remove tyres. So this here is from a brand called ReHook, who do sell on Amazon, which I'll have a link down below if you would like to find one for yourself. And it's called the tyre glider. So the tyre glider is supposed to just glide the tyres back on. And I really want to test this up against my GP 5000 tyres because every time I really struggle with those. When I am applying these, or the tyres, I'm going to be putting the tyre into the middle of the bead of the middle of the rim, so it's got as much space to move as possible. And I think that'll make it a fairer test because that's what you would normally do for tyre levers anyway. So I've got my girlfriend's old tyres here on this bike currently, and we're just going to replace them with some gator skins. This is just her commuter bike, but these tyres are pretty old and tired now, so first things first, as you would normally do, deflate. And then I'll probably treat it like a normal tyre, so I'll just get it off the bead as we go round, although this one seems to be pretty easy. Like I said, my left thumb's not so strong, but my right thumb still works, so that's fine. And then I'm just going to use the instructions that are quite literally on the card itself. So it says, scoop the foot of the tyre glider under the tyre bead. I'm going to watch the YouTube video before I go any further. Okay, so taking the tyre off is literally only using this big hook on the end here. So you hook that underneath and apparently you just push it. So let's give that a go when we're here. You need quite a lot of space underneath the tyre though, I think, to get that hook there. Let's have a look. I've got it. Okay. And apparently, yeah, you just push forwards. Okay, it's going. It's going. There we are. We're out. Alright. That wasn't terrible. From here, I just swapped the tyre out as normal and then put the bead into the middle of the rim to try and give it the best chance it had possible. Okay, now that we've got the new tyre on, so next up we just want to get this little hook on the inside there, and you just push around apparently. So let's put that to the test. I'm just going to go anywhere random, see if it works. There we go, it kind of hooks on itself. Apparently it doesn't pinch it, but I could definitely see that. Well, it's not pinching, but I'm just going to keep going around. It's getting stiffer now. And it seems to be coming off at the ends here. But if I keep pushing, that was actually quite good again. All in all, compared to a normal tyre lever, that was fairly easy. And that is one change tyre. I was actually quite impressed with that. I thought it was quite easy, especially on the way on. Okay, so I've had a bit more of a battle with this tyre. You can get it underneath and stuff, but as you start to push, it just seems to get stuck. So I'm actually wondering if a normal kind of tyre lever system would work better here on this one. If we can just get underneath there. Slide through a bit more, because you can kind of lever them as you go with a normal tyre lever, which you can't with, yeah, I think getting it off, probably a normal tyre lever works best, to be honest. It's easy enough just to slide the normal tyre lever, although once you're on there, I do actually reckon this will flow better than a normal tyre lever, just because it's got much more surface area. So yeah, once you've got the initial bit off, this bit does flow better around the tyre. Okay, so I'm going to try the tyre glider the normal way, and if that doesn't work, I've just got my normal tyre levers. But there's a bit more space on this rim, but I can tell you now, I've always had trouble getting these GP 5000s back on the rim. Getting it off is easy. So yeah, this is going straight away. Lots more space there, which is nice. That came off too easy. Let's see if it goes back on. So I'll probably start around here. Just clip it on. Okay. It's actually slipping off this rim a bit easier, but I reckon when it gets tighter around here, let's see. Okay, that was really easy. I think my conclusion, getting tyres back on, this is a great tool. Getting tyres off, it's easier to get them off initially, so you can get some space with the tyre lever, but for putting the tyres back on, I think this has been really good. Actually, I've been impressed. It's good for my broken thumb. Well, you can consider me quite impressed with this actually. In terms of getting it off, it was nice and easy just to get it through, but for some of the tyres it was just easier just to use the tyre lever just to do the original pulling off until you've got space to move this under. So I think initially using tyre levers is better, but then when it comes to back on, this was actually a great tool. You literally just press your thumb and you push as you go around the rim, and I've only got the one good thumb as I said earlier, and even with my GP 5000s, they're a notoriously hard tyre to get on, and they just went on so easily. So I think for getting tyres on, this is actually a great tool and I'll be using it in the future. I haven't tested it against some tubeless tyres, which probably will be a future test, which can be even tougher and even tighter to get on, but it's passed my current tests so far. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below, and I'll look forward to seeing you in a future video.